Hey everyone, it's Dominique from Blogging My Undies, and I know it's been a while. I've been super busy with school, which is going really well, and going to the gym, which is also going well. But yeah, today I decided to make a video because I wanted to share some updates, specifically on the V-Man. Today I went to a wine and food expo or exhibition, and it was really nice. I got to go with a classmate of mine, and we wouldn't have even known about it had our cooking teacher not told us about it yesterday at school. So we were really excited to go, and there was like a whole hall dedicated to different cooking equipment, different foods and ingredients. And then there was another hall for books, another hall for pets. They had things like, cats and dogs and different showings for animals and rabbit agility and guinea pigs, mice, the whole works, hedgehogs. But yeah, it was really exciting. I have been on the lookout for a while now to find a cooking knife for the V-Man, who is a 6-year-old nonverbal autistic child, for those that don't know. And I know it sounds ridiculous and scary and irresponsible and, a bunch of other things to get my kid a cooking knife. But I think it's something really important because he has been expressing a lot of interest in cooking lately. And by expressing interest, I mean he's helping to put away the dishes, he's demanding it, actually. He's collecting dirty dishes, he's setting the table a little bit, he's stirring food without us asking him to. He'll just pull the chair up to the stove and he'll give it a little stir. And when he gets really excited and happy about all these things that he's doing, he has his little stim where he, squeezes his fists and makes like that kind of emotion and that kind of face. So it's really exciting for us as parents to see what he's interested in. And clearly it's been cooking and anything to do with cleaning and, just in general being very, very helpful. So I decided to take it up a notch and try and find him a knife. Not a big one, not a cleaver or anything huge, just like a small cooking knife that would be suitable for him. And originally I was thinking it's by Curious Chef. I saw them on Amazon, and they're plastic or nylon, and they have serrated blades. So it seemed okay, and it was impossible for him to cut skin. So I thought, okay, that would be great. But then again, I wanted to be realistic both for him and for myself, that at some point he's going to have to learn how to use a real knife, and it doesn't have to be a large one. But I also didn't want it to be super sharp either. But then again, on the other hand, there's nothing more dangerous than a dull knife. So what I decided was going into this food and wine expo that if I could find a decent sized and decent priced knife for him that could be truly just his own, I would get it for him, and then we could immediately start trying to teach him about food safety and knife safety and how to handle a knife properly. I mean, just because the V-Man is autistic doesn't mean I should be limiting him, from basic life skills like cutting vegetables, cutting bread, cutting meat, or fish. These little things that you take for granted, and then at the same time, something that he has to learn at some point. So I would feel better as a parent having him learn. Milo's down here crying. I would rather have him learn as early as possible while he's showing interest, how to handle a knife properly and safely. And a couple days ago, I had a package of ground beef just sitting on the counter. I turned my back for a moment, and there was a small knife, the blade's like maybe this long. And he immediately took the knife because he's seen me do it so many times, I guess. And he ripped open the package, and when I looked at him in shocked and kind of worried, because I don't know how he's going to act with a knife in his hand, whether it be a butter knife, a plastic knife, a real knife, and this was a real one, and it was sharp. He handed it to me very nicely. Okay, he handed it like this, but he wasn't, thrusting it at me, and he wasn't throwing it or dropping it on my foot, kind of important. So the fact that he, calmly gave me the knife was a good sign that, to me, that he's ready. So I went to the expo, took a look around, and I found a lot of expensive knives. And it's not that my kid doesn't deserve, like, the best or anything, but I'm also trying to be realistic and stick to a budget. And, he does not need, like, a 40 euro knife. So what I opted for was this one by Kitchen Craft. And it comes with a plastic covering. And it's just a paring knife. It's nothing, fancy or, well, okay, yeah, it's kind of fancy. So on both sides, it's decorated. It is sharp. I tried cutting some vegetables afterwards with it, and it is sharp. It's by Kitchen Craft, as I've said, and it was only 7 euros, so I thought that was reasonable for a first knife, and also because it has the ever so important knife guard. So the V-Man got to use it today. All I let him do was just to start with the basics, see how he would handle it, and he just inserted it into the meat package, opened it, pulled away the plastic, and he put the knife down immediately. So for me, that's a really good sign that he's ready to learn, and that he is interested in the knife, but not so interested that he's going to, run his finger along the blade or poke somebody or whatever. So it's a start. It's a life skill. I think it's important. I know a lot of parents probably think I'm insane for introducing a knife to my kid, but the way I see it is he's going to have to learn at some point, and he's showing interest, he's showing responsibility in his own ways, and nobody has been hurt yet. So this shows to me that he's imitating us, he's showing that he's developing, which ties in with the imitating, and just in general, like, it's a way for us to hang out together and not be interrupted by the other two. So I'm taking it as it is. We'll see how it goes. But my ultimate goal, probably by this summer, is to try and have him cook some more and actually cook food, not just stir it. Like, he has to put things in from the package into a pan and, cook a whole meal, a basic meal, but it's a start. Anyway, so that's it for now, and thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!